Hi, welcome to Shmirchik Tipsy Tarot, where you experience all the unpleasantness that comes with me, including snarting, farting, wheezing, sneezing, oozing, snoozing, sniffing, moving, twitching, itching, ticking, and drooling. If you can handle that, then welcome. If not, then I completely understand. Hi, Jyoti. You'll be first. Excuse me. Hi, Deborah. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. I've seen you last time, but I didn't give you a reading because I think the list was closed, but you're second. Okay, so we have Jyoti, Deborah. Hi, Blissful. Blissful will be number 3. Okay, Jyoti, what's your question? Okay. I shouldn't be drinking this because I have a headache because I have my period, but whatever. Anything that comes. Okay. Gosh, I wish I had more room in my house for this stuff. But... Hi, James. Do you want to be on the list? Okay. Daughters and angels, please support and answer Dorothy. Give her whatever comes. I'm glad you find it funny. Listen, if I can make you laugh, that's great, because in my tradition, if you spend your life making people happy, then you go straight to heaven. So if that's my way of making you laugh, then by all means, enjoy. Okay, so Jyoti, we have 9 of Cups, 8 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. So 9 of Cups reverse, it talks about like you being unsatisfied in life and someone like being envious and jealous of another person, and somebody who's overindulging and doing things that are too much for them, like doing things in excess, anything that's too much. It talks about like being unsatisfied in life and not feeling successful, and it seems like with the 8 of Cups, it talks about like giving up on something and walking away, choosing to walk away from a situation, suddenly departing, sudden departures. James, you'll be number 4, and Firespawn, you'll be number 5. James, Firespawn. Okay, so it's like it talks about someone suddenly departing, like unexpectedly, and like having regrets, perhaps. But at this point, it's like you're not caring anymore. And then the Wheel of Fortune upright, it talks about like it seems like your success and your luck. You have your ups and downs. It seems to say with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of suffering, and it's the wheel of luck. So I think things will get better for you, even though you might have had to make a decision to walk away from something, or someone walked away from you. Then like I feel like things will take a turn for the better. With the 4 of Wands, it talks about like happy, stable family, routine, predictability. It could even talk about marriage, creating a stable foundation for a family life. And I see a man coming into your life. King of Cups. It could either be a father figure who's really good to you, or a man will come into your life and give you like unconditional love. And then I see like rude awakening. You're having a rude awakening, some sort of disruption. Aldona, I'll put you on the list. So yeah, that's what I see for you, Deepak. Because, like, with the towers, like, everything is built on unstable foundations. So it just comes crashing down all of a sudden. And you have sudden realizations, and it's not always pleasant. It's like changes. Beware of changes. Girl power, I'll put you on the list. Next is Deborah. Girl power, I'll put you on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're welcome, Jyoti. You met someone online and I'm hopeful. What else? What does the card say about this person? Okay. Hi, Pearl P. You want to be on the list? Okay. Deborah met someone online. What's going to be with this guy online? I'm going to ask what's going to be with this guy online. Is there any hope for their relationship with this guy online? Then I'll ask secrets, lies, the hangman, sacrifice, and the hermit, going in yourself, doing inner researching. Tell me if the guy is a bad person or an honest person. Okay, Carl, I'll put you on the list. And Sherry, I'll put you on the list. Page of Swords reversed. 9 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Fantasyland. First of all, it talks about somebody lying to you. The moon, it talks about lies, deceit, someone who's stuck in patterns. Mystery, secrets. The hangman, it talks about things being in limbo, not going anywhere, and also you might have to sacrifice a lot for this person. And then the hermit, it talks about you. I feel like you're going to end up alone in this relationship. It's not going to go anywhere. With the hermit, it talks about going on an inner journey, even though you've been through a lot, and it talks about doing inner searching and meditating, going within yourself and going on a journey. Ask for if this guy is, it talks about you needing to take time for yourself, basically, to look within yourself and meditate and try to understand things. And being eliminated, If the guy is honest. Hi, Shirley. I'll put you on the list. How are you? Sherry, I'll put you on the list. One second. I'm not done with you, Deborah. Shirley, I'll put you on the list. How you doing, Shirley? Okay, so 7 of Cups reversed. It talks about somebody who has completely destroyed confidence and somebody who's given up, somebody who's also confused, looking for clarity. 7 of Cups. Somebody doesn't have a purpose in their life and is just looking for pleasure. So I feel like this guy would just want to have sex with you. Page of Swords reversed. It talks about somebody who's uncomfortable and malicious and manipulative and could be a closeted gay person or just uncomfortable inside their being, who they are. Page, and he's going to play mind games with you. And then 9 of Cups, I see him being jealous and unsatisfied in his life. He's probably like a loser. That's what I see in his life with the 9 of Cups. He's probably a loser. Lack of inner joy, not satisfied, disappointments, superficial. Yeah. I could probably see him being like a recovering addict. Hi, Kalfan. I'll put you on the list. You're okay? So good to hear you're okay. I hope you're really okay. Shirley. Kalfan, you'll be on the list. Kalfan. Blissful, you're next. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have room for 4 more. You're not a loser. It's just that I feel like your personality, just from the energy of interacting with you many times, Deborah, is that you have this softness to you. And I mean, like, I don't know if that's you in the picture, but you seem to have a very pleasant smile and very sweet personality. And you're kind of soft in a way. You have a soft heart, so that kind of will attract freaks, creeps, losers, people who think they could just take you for a ride, people who think they could use you. But I feel like I'm sure, like, you've met men that I'm not sure, but like in my experience, I've met men that I turned down because I had my reasons, but now I kind of regret it because they were gentlemen, you know what I mean? So I'm sure there are guys that are like decent, but you just either weren't attracted. Like, I don't think you're a complete loser magnet. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a hard time missing my sweet horse. Yeah. You're not removed from the list later. No, I never remove anyone from the list. If something comes up, then I will go off before your turn. You know what I mean? Who's next is the Blissful. Is she there? I go according to the list. I have a list right here. You can see. I write down everyone's name, and I go according to the list. Yeah. No, like, I remember dating a guy that was like, I just didn't want to continue with him because he was shorter than me and because he was an artist. And I'm a little bit of an artist, and I know artists can be a little bit crazy. I'm not saying I'm crazy, but I turned him down, and now I'm kind of like, he was willing to have kids. He really liked me. He was kind to me. And I'm like, why didn't I continue with him? Just because he's shorter than me? Like, he was much smaller than me, but that was kind of superficial. Okay, Blissful's not there. Next will be James. James? Okay, I'm 5'4.5". Redbeard. Redbeard, I put you on the list. Hi, Redbeard, how are you? A lot of tall girls don't date short guys. Yeah, but like, now I'm looking back and I'm like, I should have like given him a chance. You know what I'm saying? Kevin. I put you on the list, Kevin. Yeah. He was shorter than 5'4". Yeah. He was also smaller. So I always had a thing, like, I don't like short people. Not because I don't like them. Like, I just think they're like worse than a chihuahua. Short people. I feel like short people, they have like, I kind of afraid of short people. Like, I have a thing like where I don't like short people. Whether it's a man or a woman, they scare me. But I should have given him a chance. Yeah, you're tall, Dora. Okay, next is, James is not there. Next is Fire Spawn. I would have said no to. Yeah, but he was really sweet and he treated me nicely. He was very sensitive to my feelings and very kind to me. You know, and that's really hard. Like, a lot of women, a lot of people, like, of course you have your preference, you know, who you want to date. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, you know, it's going to be a partner that you're going to be with for supposedly life. Like, you want somebody for life, right? So, like, I don't know. Well, me and Leo make up on their birthday. No, like, I didn't like the fact that he was, like, very spiritual. And I like spiritual people, but he was shorter than me. He was an artist. He was spiritual. He was asking me, like, oh, what's my aura? I was like, okay, listen, I can be a spiritual person and, like, I want to connect with the other side and see things, but, like, whatever. Hello, universe and angels and spirit guides. Please connect with Fire Spawn. Will me and Leo make up on their birthday that's coming up tomorrow? Yeah. So you're 5'5", Fire Spawn. Yeah, so it's kind of like, I don't know. On the one hand, like, I shouldn't have, if I have the wisdom I had today, like for 3 years ago, maybe I would stuck with him, you know? It's just, I guess it's just weird for me physically to be around someone, especially if he's my partner, that's shorter and smaller. But I could have gotten over that maybe. Okay, so you want to know if you will make up on their birthday that's coming up tomorrow. Yeah, 2 of Cups upright. It talks about a repaired relationship, true love, soulmate card, Page of Cups, but it talks about emotional immaturity. Somebody's emotionally immature there. And then it talks about like the Hermit. It's reversed. It talks about feeling lonely, withdrawn, isolated, depressed. I don't know why you'd feel this way. Then King of Pentacles. It talks about a man who is a protector and wants to financially support a person, right? So with the 2 of Cups, that makes me feel like you probably will see this person again, right? Oh, happy birthday. So she's not really a Leo. She's something else. She's probably a Virgo. 2 of Cups, soulmate game, true love card. Yeah, I see you coming together with this guy, but I don't know how smooth it will go. But then I see him like wanting to be a protector, so yeah, it's not gonna be perfect, but that's what I see. Fire Spawn. Linda. Yeah, you made the list because 2 people dropped out. So, Linda. We have this. Okay, Aldona's next. Your Virgo Libra cusp. You have Libra eyes, I think. Like Libra women, they're very beautiful. They have very beautiful eyes. General reading for Aldona. You're welcome, Fire Spawn. Learning everything with the fair guys of Aldona. Please step forward. Take your question. Smooth, use more lubricants. Redbeard. Redbeard, you are so naughty. Okay. Yeah, you do get very beautiful eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. General reading for Aldona. Hi, Pretty P. Ace of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Cups reversed, the Fool, and King of Cups. So I feel like you've made some sort of bad investment. You've lost money or something. Ace of Pentacles reversed. It's you've made a mistake with your finances. Pretty P, I'll put you on the list. Pretty P, Alexandra, I'll put you on the list. And there's room for one more person, and that's it. Sorry, I feel like you are the most friendly to me. So, Aldona, waste of money. You wasted some money, lost opportunity, or you missed a chance with something. Or you made an unhealthy choice when it came to money. 4 of Cups, reverse. It talks about, like, opening yourself up to new opportunities and to your own happiness. And then the Fool talks about you going on a journey. It's fresh energy, young energy, being innocent and naive, or perhaps it could be talking about children, but the Fool talks about like believing in yourself and just being unrestricted and taking chances and not being afraid of anything, just being a little bit impulsive and just doing what your heart desires. With the Fools, like taking chances and being carefree and unrestricted, and just following your gut. So I feel like maybe that's what you need to be doing, Aldona. And then with the King of Cups reversed, it talks about a man who's giving you bad advice. Somebody who has problems, emotional problems, a man who is very negative and moody and cold, causing you like emotional stress, So yeah, that's what I see for you, Aldona. I'll call you when it's your turn, Pretty P. Girl power, are you there? Girl power? It's a tragedy for me to see the dream is over, and I never will forget the day we met. Girl, I'm gonna miss you. Okay, girl power's not there. Okay, moving on to Pearl. Pearl, you there? It's a tragedy. I have pretty eyes. Thank you. It's a tragedy for me to see the dream is over. Do you see Scott offering you a job? For yours, Angel, please connect with Pearl. Is Scott offering her a job back? Will Scott offer her a job back? Not really. With the Five of Swords, it's like somebody being attacked or being the victim of attack. Six of Swords, unable to travel mentally out of anywhere, having all your baggage surrounding you. I see lots of fighting, but then I see Three of Pentacles. It talks about collaborating in a business. He might take you back, but it's going to be really difficult. And Nine of Swords, it's going to bring you worry. So I can just ask the Pendulum for fun. Will he offer the job back to her? Maybe. I feel like he's probably going to offer you the job, but it's going to be under many conditions. And it's going to cause you lots of worry, and you're going to feel betrayed. So I just see lots of fighting and war, lots of changes coming your way with the Five of Swords. As being a victim of attack, getting attacked, attacking others, fighting, disruption, changes, breakups, rift. Six of Swords reverse is emotional baggage, unresolved issues, resisting change, stuck in the past. Difficulty transitioning. Feeling alone, difficult transitioning, emotional baggage. There's lots of baggage. You're going to go back. He might take you back, offer you the job with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is creativity, repairing something, but it's going to still cause you anxiety. It's a tragedy for me to see the dream is over, and I never will forget the day we met. Girl, I'm gonna miss you. I don't know. I have it on my phone somewhere. Hi, Momo. Next is Sherry. You there? I'll put you on the list, Momo. Because basically, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. After you, one more. General for the next 2 months. And then the next angel spirit guides. Please answer, Sherry. Give a general reading for the next 2 months. It's a tragedy for me to see the dream is over, and I never will forget the day we met. Girl, I'm gonna miss you. It will get colder. Redbeard's on point there. Four of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so I see you having like some success, but it's gonna be false success. It's kind of like it's gonna be an illusion of success. Linda, your turn. I'll call you when it's your turn. That's what I usually do. Thanks for your patience. So Four of Swords reverse, it talks about somebody feeling burnt out and tired and unable to relax. Nine of Pentacles reverse, it talks about like success, but it's not going to be stable success. It warns you about spending too much money. You need to save your money. It talks about you craving to be independent. So you're not going to be fully independent in the next 2 months. And then I see you finding some sort of balance in your home life and your home family, spending time with family, cousins, immediate family, friends, having that comfort with the Ten of Cups and like acquiring a balance. And I feel like you're going to reach a place where some of your dreams will be fulfilled with the Ten of Cups. It's like the end of a cycle, the beginning of something new. But then it talks about like Two of Pentacles. You're going to have trouble. It's going to be an emotional roller coaster for you the next 2 months. You're going to be like having lots of, you're going to be doing lots of things, projects. You're going to be working on lots of projects and stuff, and you're going to be struggling to balance your projects, all your whole life, and it's going to be overwhelming for you. But it seems to say that, and then you're going to be like a bit, you're going to have to be making some sort of decisions, I guess, within a job. You know, like it talks about choices and partnerships, like who should I choose, right? When it comes to money, I'm guessing. But it talks about you being able to overcome this overwhelming feeling with, you're going to be juggling a lot, and because there's the infinity symbol there, so you can get over it. That's what I see for you, Sherry. Lakshmi, I'll put you on the list. You're the last one. Lakshmi. Okay, next is Shirley. Shirley, do you want to be like the last so that, or you want your question now? Because if you're the last, then I can give you more time. What are you doing, Amber? This needs to be covered so you don't pee on it. You're such a bad cat. Okay, I just need to show her who's boss. Show him who's boss. My house. My house. My house. I just need to show him he can't pee in my house. I'd rather the smell of air freshener than his pee, because the cats, when they do like they spray for territory, it's a very bad smell. You know, it's not just regular pee. It's like they do it on purpose. Okay, next is You too, Sherry. Next is Shirley there. It's a tragedy for me to see the dream is over, and I never will forget the day we met. Girl, I'm gonna miss you. It's a tragedy for me to see the dream is over, and I never will forget the day we met. Girl, I'm gonna miss you. Right? Hi, Raspberry. Basically, I took Raspberry to the vet today because, thank you, actually, because I took her to the vet because yesterday I gave her some eggs and I didn't realize there was onions in it. I did realize, but I didn't know. Because I usually give her onions and it doesn't affect her so much, but it's apparently deadly for dogs. So I, so she wasn't acting herself. She was sick. So she didn't want to go out. She didn't want to walk. She was just curled up in herself. It's not usual for her. So I was like, okay, I have to take her to the vet. So today I took her to the vet, and they took blood from her, and they made me pay they couldn't get enough blood out of her for a full blood test. So they charged me 270 shekel, which is it's really expensive to have a dog, especially if they need the vet. You know? 270, 200. It was supposed to be 400 shekel, but they charged me 270 because they could only do one blood test. So it's $70, $72. Oh. So I just hope that she doesn't need any. I hope she doesn't have any problems because if she has further issues, I can't afford it. Hi, Emily. Okay, next is Kalfan. Is worth it? Yeah, but I need to be able to pay for my rent. So if I'm not gonna be able to pay for my rent, it's a problem. You know? Hi, Lady T. The list is closed. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna finish the list here. You want to post your question, Kalfan? But then, people, they judge you really harshly because, oh, why do you have a pet if you don't have money? You know what I mean? And they have a point, but whatever. Can I please pin the list? You are... We have here Shirley, Kalfan, Redbeard, Kevin, Linda, Pretty P, Alexandra, Momo, and Lakshmi. Can I ask for donations? I mean, I think it's nice if people support my channel, but I'm not going to ask for it because, if you support my channel, then you support me. You know what I mean? Help me live. But I'm not going to ask for it because it's greedy, I feel. You don't want to ask a question? Okay, so Kimberly, I'll put you on the list. Kimberly. You'll be instead of Kalfan. Okay, Redbeard, it's your question. Yeah, I don't feel people really want to, pay money towards my pets. You know what I mean? I don't think people would really want to pay money towards my, like, and I don't want to demand it, because then I feel like a lot of people, they don't want to just give. They want something back, Taurus for September. What's coming for Redbeard? Taurus in September. He wants to be pet. And there's a lot of people now, although I wouldn't want to see them ill or in pain, so we want to help out. You think? Yeah, but then they would judge me. They'll judge me. They'll be like, "Oh, you don't have money? Then give him away. Give it away, or like, why do you have a dog in the first place?" You know what I mean? Most of my money went to animals these past few years, because I had lots of animals. So we went to vet bills. I went to feeding them. Okay, for Redbeard. You warned me about the hamsters. The hamsters don't cost much money. I like to think so. Okay, for Redbeard. Very wild. We see adventure, happiness for the next, what was it? For September. The Devil, Ten of Swords. Sheesh. But they're all pretty much like upright. So for Redbeard is Three of Wands. It talks about like adventure, going places, creativity. Perhaps you'll get to travel somewhere. It talks about romance. Perhaps you'll even find somebody to date. With the Sun also, it's like being in love, comfort, in a warm place. Just like really good things coming towards you. Like with the Sun brings warmth, happiness, like loyalty and comfort. But I see you being stuck in patterns and trying to do self-sabotage with the Devil, and believing false truths, believing lies. And it talks about like you also like putting restraints on yourself, which you can break free of, if you really want. And so I'm being stuck in patterns, and I see obsessiveness, and then I see you like with the Ten of Swords. It's kind of like dead energy. Something's ending, the end of that cycle. So I feel like all that is going to lead to an ending of some sort of pain and betrayal and sadness and giving up and feeling betrayed. And it's dead energy. It's the end of that cycle, the beginning of a new. And then I see like focusing on your kids with the Page of Swords, and like with Page of Swords, new energy, new opportunities, new ideas, fresh energy, young energy, like dealing with children probably, and being inspired by them with the Page of Swords, and walking away from something with the Eight of Cups. Someone suddenly leaving, or you leaving a situation, sudden departure. So when does Star Platinum with her in tarot? I don't know. I'd like to think so. On TikTok, people ask for donations, GoFundMe, because their pets are injured or really ill. Who cares if people judge vet bills? Well, she's eating, so I think she'll be fine. She's eating. Who cares if people judge vet bills can be extremely expensive. Unexpected is better than the animal being so unwell or worse. Yeah, you're right. I guess I have like trauma from like people who are really nasty about and judgmental about this stuff. I feel like people care more for animals than they care for children. Like there's so many like sick children in the world, and there's so many people that. You're welcome, Redbeard. There's so many people in the world, like so many children in the world that don't have any health care or anything, and people are more passionate about animals than children. You know what I mean? Yeah, people could be really, really cruel when it comes to animals. Next is Kevin. Kevin, you there? Sick children is so devastatingly sad. So sick animals. Yeah, but like my point is that people care more for animals than they do for children. They have more pity in their hearts. You know, like kids of the world having trouble, being trafficked, being this and that, starving kids in Africa, whatever. Fuck that, right? Let's go save the animals in China, in the meat market, Priorities, Whatever. I guess there's such and such. There's such and then there's such. See, I would get him checked as well because he has a bump here, but I don't have money for it. But I guess they're not children. They're not humans. So the least I can do is just feed them, take care of them, and take care of them. And if they're sick, they're sick. Put them down. I don't know. What do you have on your head here? Come on. What's this? What is this? Let me see. I'm not gonna hurt you. You know that. Tell me that is my baby. Squeeze and squash. Whatever. He does irritate me, but I think I figured out. I just need to spray in front of him everywhere. So he doesn't think that this house is his. Next, Kevin, are you there? No. Okay, so there's room for someone else. And I'm not putting them back on the list when they come back. Linda. Come at me. Oh, baby. See, I took her to the vet. She's such a good girl, even though it was painful. See, they shaved her little arm. And they shaved her arm and they stuck a needle. They tried to do it twice and they couldn't do it because she was moving too much. She couldn't handle the pain. He doesn't look overweight. I doubt it's a fat lump. This guy, he had a lump and then the lump went down. Maybe it's benign. Maybe it's nothing. You know what I mean? Thank you, Kalfan. Linda, are you there? Amber cage fights with the dog. No worries. Yeah, so now I think she's doing better because yesterday she wasn't moving at all. She wasn't coming to me. She wasn't eating, nothing. She was just, now she's doing better. You know what I'm saying? You know what it's like? You know what this reminds me of? You know when like they put like a flower on the cat's head and the cat goes like this? You know what I mean? No, I think I have a tick. It's not a cold, it's a tick. I can't stop sniffing. I feel like there's something weird going on in my nose, and it's embarrassing because in all my videos it's like that, and I just can't stop. Can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's not hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. And if you say goodbye, then I know that I would cry. Maybe I would die, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should. Because I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. Pussycat, pussycat, who stay to lady house, stay to lady house, who do my schnauze like you. Okay, next is Linda, you're not there. Next is Pretty P. You too, Calphon. Thank you. My cat has such a lovely coat, and I would love a ginger cat, but they do tend to have health problems. Yeah, I mean, I haven't taken. I got him shots a few times. He's like, I think he's already 3 years old. But he's a bit of a terror to me because he has sharp nails, and he also is very fussy. See what I mean? Like, if he paws me, I'm dead. Okay, next is Pretty P. There. Musiken. Who stay to lady house? Stay to lady house. Who do my not like you? Is be waiting and excited to see you again. My hands are dirty. Okay. Then I touch the cards, and then it's Ginger the unpredictable. Yeah, Redbeard's talking from experience. He's Redbeard. He's Redbeard. They have tempers. But ginger cats are very friendly, generally. Musiken, who stay to lady house? Stay to lady house. Who do minds not like you? Okay, is be waiting and excited to see Pretty P again. What breed is your dog? Chihuahua? Yeah. When I got her, they said she was a mix of Chihuahua and Pomeranian, but I do think she's mainly Chihuahua, long hair Chihuahua. There's two different types of Chihuahuas, short hair and long hair. Okay, tell me about Pretty P's. Is be waiting and excited to see Pretty P again, but doesn't want to see me. He's confused. Two of Swords reversed. He's confused, and it's like the lesser of two evils. Have you dumped him in the past? With the Queen of Swords, the Hangman, upright, the Devil. It's nothing gonna change. It's like stuck in patterns. Two Swords, it talks about somebody who has to choose between the lesser of two evils. So it could be also that he doesn't have anyone better in his life. Do you know what I'm saying? So with the Queen of Swords, it talks about a woman who's very tough and strong. So that could be his mother, or it could be you, who's very strong-willed, strong-minded, independent, logically thinking, and you're not afraid to cut this person out. And then the Hangman. So that could be perhaps it could be talking about his mother, who's not afraid to cut him off if he goes with the wrong girl. Or it could be talking about you, who's not afraid of you're coming into your own power. Excuse me. Sorry, raspberry. I gotta go out. It's my praying time. Okay, happy prayers. Okay, and then we have the Hangman, which talks about things just stuck in limbo. It's not it's Nishka here or Nishka there. It's he doesn't have any real opinion on it. I feel it's kind of it also talks about needing to sacrifice for this type of person. The Hangman is you would need a sacrifice for this person, and you could also be it could be also he's kind of feeling in limbo, it's not going anywhere. And it talks about somebody being eliminated, which means also they're lit up and they can see clearly, more clearly. They're shining in some way. And then the Six of Wands talks about somebody who has a desire to succeed. He has a desire to be successful, a desire to overcome problems, and to get through something and be successful. And then the Devil upright, it's believing false truths and being a bit obsessed over somebody or something, and self-imposed chains, and stuck in cycles, repetition. So I feel like, thank you, Kalpin, you as well. I feel like, Pretty P, that whatever's caused you to break up with him, it's not going to change. The problems are going to still stay there, and yeah, that's what I have for you. You know what I mean? Musiken, stay to lady house, stay to lady house. Who do my not like here? Next is welcome. Next is Alexandra. You there? Alejandro. General reading for Alexandra. Tushy. I'm gonna go in the back of me. Okay. So now I have an animal in the back of me and in the front of me. I'm surrounded. General reading for Alexandra. Are you purring so nicely, Amber? Are you purring? The Empress, King of Pentacles, reversed. Seven of Swords. Yes, so we have here the Empress. I see you growing in many ways, Alexandra. Like with the Empress, it's a mother figure. You could talk about pregnancy or having the ability to grow, and or your mother in your life, and things taking off. King of Pentacles reversed. It talks about a man who is very materialistic and focusing on his job and work and penny pinching and just being a workaholic. And the Seven of Swords reversed is kind of like, what was it? It talks about Seven of Swords reversed. It's like not 100% truthful. There's a little bit of lying going on here. And it's like somebody who regrets what they've done and trying to choose the right things, realizing there's consequences for their actions, but still there's deceit. It's not 100% honest. And then there's Ten of Pentacles reversed, which talks about like unhappy, unstable finances and imbalance, separation, miscommunications, fighting in the family, maybe over money. So I don't know what's going on with you, Alexandra, but that's what it seems to say. Exile, trouble in the family, yeah. People rejecting tradition and it's okay, Raspberry. You're like, what does that sound? Okay, Alexandra, I hope things get better for you. Thank you. Okay, so let me see, how many people did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out! 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I'll put you on the list, Mary. Because some people dropped out, so. Ow, his nails. He climbs trees with those nails. Ow! Okay, enough. Oh, bitch. Enough. I don't need you to. You don't have to like dig your nails into me, Amber. You know, you don't have to dig your nails into me. It's not part of the process. Wash my hands. Okay. Next, scientist. Hold on, I like my beard rubbed too. It says cat. Okay. Ew. Next is, okay, let's see. I'm not doing more than 15 because I know my energy today. So let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now it's Momo's turn. 10, 11, 12. Okay, Momo, you could be on the list. And the scientist, you could be on the list. Scientist. Okay. Next is Momo. Oh, Momo, you're already there. You don't need to be put back. Momo, you could be next. You could post, yeah. Pussycat, pussycat, stay to ladybug, stay to ladybug. Go take her. Will your anxiety improve? It's called Wooden Heart, Shirley, by Elvis Presley. 'Cause I don't have a wooden heart. Lakshmi. No, you're after Momo. I'm doing Momo now, and then it'll be your turn. Oh, Momo's anxiety improved. How so pretty. Yeah. The song is like, can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's not hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. Okay, so for Momo, it talks about somebody being jealous of you or you being jealous of them and doing things in excess, like overindulging. Perhaps you eat too much or do something too much. It talks about you not being satisfied and ungrateful in your life. The Fool reverse, it talks about the opposite of a fool. Somebody that has bad judgment, is not being responsible, acting foolishly. But I would think you'd do things more responsibly because the Fool reverse is opposite of. I'm still confused about that. And then 9 of Wands, it talks about like needing to be on the fence all the time. But it seems to be like you're going to get the job done or you've gotten the job done. And now you're like thinking like, now what? You've been there, done that, got the job done. What's next? You're questioning it's like kind of like you're at a crossroad, like not a crossroad, but it talks about you being determined to succeed and defend your reputation. And it talks about you having courage to defend yourself. And with Temperance, it talks about like frustration and lack of patience. No patience, chaos, impulsive, closed-minded, not caring, being forceful. So, and then we have Death, which talks about like something being transformed. Something ending. So it could be your anxiety will end, or let me ask it to explain that card. The list is closed now because Shirley's back. Shirley, the thing is that if you want your reading now, then I can do it, but because I called your name, but you weren't there, but I'd like to answer all your questions. If you want, you could wait till the end and get all your questions answered. Or, I mean, either way, maybe I'll just do you after Momo, and then after Momo will be Lakshmi. After you will be Lakshmi. So then I'll fine, you'll be after Momo. You did? What's gonna end for Momo? Something's gonna end, so will you get justice? Will Momo get justice for the thing that's causing her anxiety, him or her? Oh my, okay, so you'll be right after Momo, Shirley. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, holding on to the past, Chariot, delays, obstacles. I see you being delayed, but I see like there's a Knight of Pentacles. There's a guy in your life that is committed to you and there for the long run. Like he's there for you for the long haul. But I do see you like holding on to the past and holding on to your money. And it talks about stinginess, hoarding, holding on to the past, onto people, being possessive. Holding on to wealth. I feel like things are going to become more routine for you. It's not going to be messy. I feel like you need to focus also on your work, Capricorn. And then with the Queen of Swords reversed, it talks about a woman who is speaking really nasty to somebody, who's aggressive and very mean, very cutting words, and bitter, and feels isolated. In the Chariot, it talks about delays. I feel like it's going to be delayed. The Hangman, yeah. You'll need a sacrifice. With the Hangman, it's kind of like, and the Hangman talks about being eliminated. So I feel like even though you needed to sacrifice in this situation something, it's kind of like that gave you this extra shine to you. But I don't see it going anywhere really. And then Three of Swords, I see you being totally betrayed and heartbroken with the Three of Swords. Like heartbroken, betrayed, stabbed in the back 3 times, maybe by 3 different people. I don't know. And needing to recovering from it. Yeah. So I don't see you getting justice. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Geneva. The list is closed. I'm so sorry. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Now Shirley, then Lakshmi. Shirley, you can pose your question. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The list is kind of full. I'm so sorry. Geneva and Jody. Can you please tell me what the person on my mind's current feelings, thoughts, and intentions towards me? If I give him a chance, how will things go? I'm sorry, Geneva. Of course, Shirley. What is the person on her mind's current feelings, and thoughts, and intentions towards her? If she gives me a chance, how will things go? Six of Swords reversed. King of Cups. 6 of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's not going to work for your future. Like, Six of Swords reversed, it's emotional baggage that is not being let go of. Somebody that needs to work on there's lots of emotional baggage in this situation. And somebody who's resisting change, you're going to be stuck in the past with this person, and you're going to feel really alone. Even though it's kind of like, he does have emotional investment for you with the King of Cups. It's kind of like, he's going to be emotionally supportive to you. And he's emotionally mature, but with the Six of Cups reversed, it's you're gonna have to release. It talks about someone releasing the past, releasing their childhood, the wounds, trying to move forward and be independent, leaving home. It talks about somebody needing to leave home and be independent and heal their inner child. And then the Hermit, I see you doing some like inner searching, being alone, taking time for yourself to meditate. Then with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, it's no passion. You're going to lose passion for this person, or for each other. And you're going to feel unfulfilled. It talks about things not progressing. It's not going to go anywhere. I don't see it going anywhere. Huh? Yeah? What do you mean? Oh, you're sweet. Wow, is this someone else that I don't know about? I don't see it going anywhere with the Eight of Pentacles reversed. It's like somebody is just not going anywhere. What am I going to do? 1 second. I think my fish is ready to be cooked. I marinated my fish, and now it needs to go in the oven and cook. And I'm going to add some wine to it because just give me a second. I want to get it on the road so it won't be off. Give me a second. Amber, it's not for you. He wakes up as if it's like, as if it's for him. No, it's not for you. Sorry. It's not for you. Stop demanding. Stop demanding. It's not for you. It's not for you. Not for you, baby. Womanizer, womanizer, you're a womanizer, baby. You, ah. Womanizer, 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 woman. Womanizing. You put a little bit of wine in the salmon, and it's cooking wine. Cook it for 15 minutes. And turn off the air so the fuse doesn't blow. And yeah, that should work. Yeah. Sorry, Amber. Here, you could lick it. Uh-oh. I think Raspberry's back. I think she's fine. Yay! Just no more onions or chocolate or any of that stuff. Okay, so even if I tried to talk about the issue with him, it won't work out. Okay, does it show that what he wants in our connection? He kept saying he wanted to see me, and I was sad about my horse dad. I just kind of told him that I thought about him. I think I hurt his feelings. The cat is really talking. How cute. Wait, so is this the guy that really, like, treated you like garbage that we spoke about? Hi, Karen. The list is kind of closed. Sorry. So what's your question? Can I Shirley, can I finish off with these people and then get back to you? Read for all of them and then I can do you endless. Basically, I spent he took blood. It was gonna be 400 shekel. But they only got half her blood, so it's 270. Or call me with the blood test results. I think she's fine. I'm just curious what he wants in the connection. Okay, next is Lakshmi. Lakshmi, you there? Sorry, Karen. I can't just do short for everybody. Sorry, there's a lot of people that came before you. Sorry. Jeez Louise. Gosh, so much stuff. Maybe I just need to throw everything out. What does he want? Your connection? Lakshmi, you're not there? You okay, Cookie? You right? You can post your question, Lakshmi. Oh, sure. Oh, he's there. Lakshmi, what's your question? You can post your question. If you... I don't know if my animals love me. Because, I do have, my views on animals and humans. As much as I love animals, I feel like humans come first. But, if God forbid any of my animals had a deadly disease, I'd be really sad, but I would just, put them down if they... maybe if I couldn't afford their bills, maybe I'd put them down too. I don't know. Maybe not. Or give them away. What's Deepak thinking about me? Now I'll get trouble for what I just said. Oh my God. Money's more important than animals. Yeah, I can't go into debt. It reminds me, when I had my cat and I took her to the vet, and the vet was telling me that he's just charging me more and more and more money. She had panleukopenia. What I should have done was put her down. But the vet was guilting me into keeping her alive and doing blood tests, and I didn't have the money. I spent $1,000 on her. Then I ended up putting her down because I was I can't do this anymore. I don't have money for rent. Yes, thanks for posting, Lakshmi. What is Deepak thinking about Lakshmi? I see you. Thanks for posting, Lakshmi. Yes, I do. They all color. Or Four of Swords reversed. Four of Pentacles. Burnt out. Page of Pentacles reversed. So he has no direction, Lakshmi, when it comes to you. Page of Pentacles reversed. It's like no direction. No commitment, laziness. He's unfocused. He's unorganized. Four of Swords. It's like he's burnt out. He's feeling tired and burnt out of this whole relationship, it seems. He's restless. He's stuck in his way of thinking. He's not going to change. Four of Pentacles, holding on to the past. And holding on to people. I feel like he might be possessive over you, but then again, like, I don't know if he's holding on to, like, his exes. It talks about holding on to possessions, people, or things, and hoarding. And then Page of Pentacles, it's like being unorganized and uncommitted. He's not committed to you. And then Temperance, it's kind of like he's willing to try new things. You know? I guess he's open to mediation and compromise with Temperance. But I wouldn't say he doesn't really know what he wants. Like, he has the patience for you. He finds you inspiring. And talks about somebody who has a purpose. And talks about protection. He could feel protective over you, but... And then Knight of Cups. He loves himself more than anything. So he does have love for you, emotional investment. But it's kind of like Ace of Pentacles reverse. It's like a bad choice. Bad decision, bad investment. I feel like he thinks you're a bad investment. You'll cost him too much money or something. What would have happened if she would have lived out her life? Who? My cat. Yeah. Panleukopenia for cats are a very dangerous disease. Most of the time, it leaves them blind. It leaves them, like, severely disabled if they recover. You know, if they recover. If they get this disease, it's like death. It's over for the cat. You know? So, like, next time, if God forbid something like that happens to a cat, I'm not going to keep it alive. I'm just going to put it down. And I loved that cat. Like, I loved her. Even though she poked my eye. Yeah, so panleukopenia is like a street disease where they throw up, make diarrhea, vomit blood, and then they die. Next is Kimberly. The list is closed. I'm sorry, Rapundeep. Yeah, it happened a while ago. You know, I have videos of her on this channel. I have videos of her from 3 years ago. You'll see her. She was very beautiful. Her name was Melanie. And I feel like I made a mistake naming her that because, you know, like Melanie in Gone with the Wind dies. I named her after Melanie from Gone with the Wind. Yeah, I'm sure you loved your horse more. My mistake with my cat was that I wanted to get her vaccinated for panleukopenia, but they said she was too young. She can't get vaccinated. Right? So then I brought in a street cat that was sick, another street cat, and he basically, I think he gave her this virus from the street. And in the end, that Jacinda, she ran away from me in the end. I cured Jacinda, but like from her skin disease and everything, but she ran away. I had to like give her antibiotics for a cold. Kimberly, you're not there? Okay, Mary, you there? Should we follow you around? It's so sad. It's really sad because like she loved you, it seems like. You know? Like I was on a farm and there was like these horses, they didn't like me. Hi Rodrigo. Olivera. Rodrigo. Hi Rodrigo. Olivera. Olivera. God has given me healing powers. Not really. Not really. I had like 6 rabbits that all died on me like the first week. I don't know what I did wrong. And then I spent money on one rabbit to try to fix the problem, but she died in the end. So they were all dying on me. And then I told a woman, I was trying to get a cat. And I told this lady that all my rabbits die. And she's like, oh my God, why would I give you a cat if you can't even keep your rabbits alive? I was like, fuck you, bitch. Your horses, all of them follow you around. Nice. I tell them how beautiful they are, and I hug them and give them goodies. Nice. Okay, so Kimberly's not there. Mary's not there. Mary, quite contrary. Why does Rob want to reconnect with Mary? Why does Rob want to connect with Mary? Quite contrary. Yeah, I'm telling you. Whatever. I guess, listen, I'm not any better than any of those other crazy dog lovers. I could also be judgmental, but like, yeah, I can be judgmental too, but I shouldn't. 511's reverse. Why does he want to become with you? He wants sex, justice. He feels like it was very unfair. He wants something from you. I don't know if he's not coming to you with pure intentions. 5 of Wands, it talks about, it's reversed. It talks about respecting differences, but still combative personalities, learning to respect each other's differences. 9 of Wands, I feel like he just wants to come in and out of your life like really quick. He just wants like sex. He has lots of horniness for you, and he wants to succeed, and it's more for his ego, yeah. With the 6 of Wands, it's somebody who's determined to succeed, and it like determined to be recognized. And the justice is kind of like he feels like something was done to him unjustly and unfairly, so he wants to get compensated for that. That's what I think with the justice reversed. Justice. I try to be self-aware, you know. Justice reverse, inequality, dishonesty, and he's not honest. Bad treatment, imbalanced delays. Either he feels like you're not being fair to him, you weren't being fair to him, and he wants to hold you accountable for something. And then it talks about like 10 of Cups, like he wants his dreams to be fulfilled of having a family, but then it seems to say like he just wants in and out. So he's messed up in his head, and he's gonna lie, deceive, and hurt you all over again with the 7 of Swords. He's gonna betray you. It's a betrayal. I wouldn't get back together with this guy if I were you. I feel like it's about him. But listen, take this with a grain of salt. Do what you want, you know, like your health, your wealth, your happiness, your success, your joy, finding the right one who's going to be sweet to you and kind to you, and you should recognize him as the one for you if he's the right one. I mean, scientist, you there? Okay, let's see if my food is ready. Any messages regarding my guidance meditations and energy practice on a daily basis? So Shirley, any messages or anything else? Great guys, scientist, please connect with him. Ask this question. Is there any messages regarding his guided meditations? Oh, thank you. I put it on all by myself. 4 of Wands reversed, 7 of Swords, Oh my God. They're being dishonest with you. They're lying to you. I don't know. Are you paying for these guided meditations? It's a scam. I think it's a scam. The scientist. Like Four of Wands reversed, it's like instability, unhappy home, fighting in the home, Seven of Swords, lying, deceit, betrayal, doing something behind someone's back, um, trying to rise up from the ashes of this heartbreak. And these people, like, I think they do it over and over again with, because Seven is like confidence and experience. They have lots of experience when it comes to that. Oh, look, my nail's also kind of... And then they're free. Then justice reversed. It talks about unfairness, inequality, not getting justice. What, Amber? Refuse to be held accountable. It talks about somebody who refused to be held accountable, getting treated badly. Five of Swords reversed. It's desire to forgive. I guess what you can learn is to forgive people from these meditations. Judgment reversed. It's indecision, self-hate, ignorance, blaming others, bad news, weakness, disappointment, delays, feeling judged. I don't know why there's so much negativity attached to this whole meditation process for you, scientist. I don't know. Is this describing your life, or, like what could be happening in... Go to sleep. He's praying. You want fish. That's what you want. I know. Sorry, it's for me, but not for you. No. Do I have to spray you? Listen, you gotta know his place. You can't just pee anywhere he wants, because... You know what I'm saying? I don't know why this meditation is... It's so many negative cards. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's eat the fish. Yeah. Quiet, imbecile. Quiet, you little imbecile. Ouch. Hot. What about your energy practices? I don't know what you do. Wow, I think I put it in the oven for too long. I don't like dry fish. I like moist fish. This is my breakfast. I have like animals that are just looking at me as if they want their food. I think I'll give Raspberry because she was sick. Raspberry. You say a blessing over the food. What about scientists? Energy practices. Let me see what's going on with your energy practices. Yeah. The High Priestess reverse, it talks about like being disconnected from your inner self, your inner truth, and your intuition. With the Tower, it's kind of like it's built on unstable foundations, so it can't really go anywhere. It's all going to crumble. That's what it seems to say. And Eight of Wands reversed, it's like no passion, uninspired, thinking small. Eight of Wands panic, waiting, slow down, nervous energy, rushing. I feel like it's making you tired, yeah. And needing to recover from it. Yeah, I don't see it doing you any good. I don't know why. Okay, it's your turn, Shirley. Okay, let me give Raspberry some fish. I need to eat for my health. You see, according to where I come from, you need to feed your animals before you feed yourself, right? The thing is, if I feed my dog food, if I give her the food before I eat myself, I mean, she has her own food, but if I give her food, this, before I eat, she's going to think that she's the alpha, not I'm the alpha. So, what's the answer? Give them regular food, leave it out for them all the time, and then when it comes to treats, you eat first and then give them. Who reached out to me? Oh, thanks, Muhammad. I'm so thoughtful. It's kind of like philosophical. Philosophical. I don't know if it's thoughtful. I think it's philosophical. King of Swords, reversed. He's mean. Will he reach out to you? Four of Pentacles, reversed, holding on to the past. Hoarding unhealthiness. Four of Pentacles, possessiveness, reckless with resources. Two of Wands, gaining control of the situation or another person. Being controlled, great vision, building partners. Nine of Pentacles, fleeting success. I feel like he would contact you just to gain control of the situation and feel in control, or to do a project with you. But with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, it's kind of like it's not going to be successful. It talks about somebody who you're going to want to be independent, and it's not going to last long. Because Nine of Pentacles, it's spending too much money. I feel like he's going to drain you of your money. I don't know who this is. Living beyond your means, full success. Resisting pleasure. Yeah, it doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying? Amber, go down. Down, Amber. Oh, my cat. He's being a little. He's being a bad boy. I live in Israel, but I'm American. Does it show when? I can ask the timing. Hold on. Can you show me what his current feelings, thoughts, and intentions for you? Two of Cups, breakups. Two Cups reversed. Like, you guys don't really have that much in common. Four of Cups reversed. Open to new ideas and opportunities. Ace of Wands, fire, passion. He wants to give you a sexual offer. He wants to choose his own happiness, even though, like, it's kind of like you guys are from two different planets. And he's very attracted to you. He wants to choose his own happiness. Four of Cups, he's open to new offers. And with the Ace of Wands, it's kind of He's very attracted to you and he wants to offer you something sexually. And then Queen of Swords reversed. It talks about somebody who's could be very cutting in her words. So he probably thinks you could be sharp if you need to. And then the Wheel of Fortune. And Judgment. New awareness. Judgment's a new awareness. Things being fully seen, being in love, getting judged. The Wheel of Fortune is kind of like things keep turning. Nothing stays the same, it seems. Like he seems to think with you. You're seasonal with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm talking about what I thought of him and he cursed at me and flipped out. Oh, okay. That's why there's a Queen of Swords. He thinks you're mean. And you're judging him. But I think you shouldn't regret judging him because you brought a new awareness to him. You know what I'm saying? You become aware of certain things. He adjusts his clothes. He wears a hat. The list is closed. I'm sorry, Jolie. I know. That's a problem. The problem with these guys is that they have lots of sides to them. And it's just like you never know which side you're going to get. You just never know which side you're going to get with these people. Let's see. If Shirley sleeps with him, how will it go? Will he ask for a date? Two of Wands, being in control of the situation. 9 of Cups, satisfaction. Adventure, working well together. Page of Swords, uncomfortable. Maliciousness. And having trouble adapting to the changes. And weakness. And in the end, it won't go anywhere. Yeah, it's not for long term. I feel like you'll have a good time together, but it's not for long term. The question is, will he contact you? I think you need a date for a while. Will he ask Shirley on a date? The Devil, obsession, false truths. Will he contact Shirley? Will he contact Shirley? Oops. Page of Wands, something new with a new offer. I'm the Hermit, being alone on a journey. Queen of Cups. Let me ask the Pendulum. Will he contact Shirley? No. It's saying no. No. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is he alone on a journey? Listen, Amber, I gotta eat, you know? Stop being selfish. If Shirley calls him, how things go. I'm telling you, these men suck. They don't know how to be with a woman. It's like Einstein, he was a womanizer. The women loved him. You know, even though he was a player, they still loved him. And these guys are such losers. They don't know how to be a gentleman. The lovers reversed. Miscommunications, fallout, breakups. Six of Cups, releasing the past, healing your inner child. Queen of Cups and the Hermit, feeling withdrawn, lonely, and lies and deceit. Not too good. Not too well. Thank you, Muhammad. Muhammad the Prophet. Amber. Give him a small piece and not give the rest to Raspberry. Raspberry, I'll give you. Amber, stop being dumb. I don't mean to be rude to you, but come on. There's fish. Come on. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna give that Raspberry. Fish. I think she wants to eat, but her stomach is not ready for it. Here my food. I had my I said he's alone from the cars. Yeah, but he probably lies in many areas and deceives and conniving and mean and rude and like I'm telling you, men these days are such losers. No offense. I've developed a deep hatred for men, you know? Crazy. Then again, you can't really see everything in black and white. Oh, there's men like this and men like that. And then it's kind of like, I don't know. Valerie, give me. Yeah. Here, Amber. Clean this up. Clean her up. Right. Throw in the garbage. And put it away. I think it's funny, like I think I've never been in this town in the summer. Come down, Amber. Oops. Okay, so I made sure not to put garlic in it and onions because that can make her like sick. What does it smell? Seriously? He said he was alone. If I call him to ask to meet me and talk about the issue, will he meet me or be mean? Will I run into him in town? Does he have a lot of money? Who is this? I mean, it's better that I don't know so that I'm unbiased in my readings. You know what I mean? If I don't know, it's better so that I'm not biased. I'm not going to be like, oh, he's a terrible guy. Don't go with him. Because you have a history with him. Don't go with him. You know what I'm saying? But I need to clean my house. My fart is so hot. Thank you. Cheers. Chaim. Chaim. Okay, if Shirley calls to ask to meet her and talk about issues, will you meet her or be mean? And okay, so let's do that for that one question. Will he be? I got the death card. So I feel like things will completely transform, like end probably. Okay, please explain the death card. Talk about endings. I feel like it might be the nail in the coffin of. I don't think he'd be open to seeing you, no. Six of Cups. You need to heal. He needs to heal his inner child. You need to heal your inner child. And yeah, he's just going to think you're malicious and mean, and he's going to behave that way to you. As for does he have money? Does he have money? Yeah, I think he's successful. But he's not the most, talks about secrets. Not completely being honest. And Eight of Cups, walking away from something. Not caring. The question is, I don't think he has a lot of money. No. He does not have a lot of money. Will Shirley run into him in town? Well, good. Tell you what you thought of him. Speak your mind, girl. Speak your mind, woman. Will you run him into town? If you do, it's going to be vicious. Queen of Cups. He's going to be really mean. Like, he thinks you're a bitch. Five of Wands. It's fighting, combative personalities, change, disruption, and he might think of you like the Queen of Cups, somebody who's emotionally needy, codependent. If you bump into him, it might not be so bad with the Eight of Wands and then working well together in business. But I don't know, like, he doesn't look good to me. What's up with his secrets? Tell us about secrets. Tell me about the secrets. Tell us about the secrets. Your fart is so hot. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Empress reversed. Excuse me. And what's up with the secrets? The Empress reversed. I think he has mommy issues. Strength reversed. He's really a weak man. He's very weak. He fails. He's not very successful. Seven of Cups. He's delusional as well, and he has addictions. He's probably addicted to drugs. And Death reverse. He has trouble with adapting to changes. He's kind of in fantasy land with the Seven of Cups as well. He doesn't see things clearly. He's very confused. He's probably also going through a midlife crisis or something. He drinks or maybe uses drugs, yeah. And then Eight of Wands, hold on. Moving forward, infatuation. He has obsessions and infatuations with somebody and things. Mercury and Sagittarius. Communication and adventure. He likes to travel. He likes freedom, but he has obsessions over stuff. I don't know what it is. He doesn't want to give up. He kind of has trouble walking away from situations. Queen of Pentacles. With women in his life, he has trouble with women. Perhaps with his mother. Let me ask. Is it mommy issues? Does he have mommy issues? Does he have trouble with his mother? No, he doesn't. With the Empress reverse, it's kind of it talks about somebody unable to grow and conceive, and it could be he can't grow in relationships. Does he have a wife? Is he married? Is he married? Yeah. Is that maybe or yeah? Is he married? Maybe. Yeah, he's married. Or separated. Yeah, he's married. He has a woman in his life, but it's unable to grow, I think. He's failed in that marriage, and I feel like he's probably stuck on her, but she probably dumped him because of drugs or something like that. With the Queen of Pentacles. With the Eight of Cups, it's somebody who refuses to give up and walk away. The Eight of Cups reversed. Everyone says he's too mean. Yeah, it could be he was married and he was horrible to her. It could be they're just separated. You know what I'm saying? You need to find his real name and do a background search. See, they're back at it. I'm glad. He said not to ask him any questions, and he picked me up one time, which I thought was weird. That's strange. What do you mean not to ask him any questions? That is so weird. Not to ask questions? What does he think you are? That's suspicious as AF. I wouldn't be surprised if he had like a criminal record. You know? Anyhow, oh my god. God help me. I'm starting a job and like I'm going back to my old job in September. So I hope that works out. You thought, what the hell? I said, thanks for picking me up, and he said, don't ask me any questions. So strange. Yeah. Don't ask me any questions. Seriously? What? What are you hiding? Anyway, it's been lovely talking to you guys. Excuse the sniffing and whiffing. And God help us all. And yeah. Is he a serial killer? Like that's the pendulum. Is he a serial killer? No. The pendulum is saying no, but it doesn't mean he hasn't killed before. Has he killed before? Has he killed a human before? No, he hasn't killed anyone yet. Listen, these questions are important, you know? My ask this place that I had 2 interviews at, will they offer me the math job? Yeah, Shirley, you need to like trust your gut. If the guy's nuts, he's nuts. Will they offer her the math teaching job? Excuse me. Maybe. It's Nishka here and Nishka there. You know what Nishka means? Like, nisht. Nisht is in Yiddish. It's not. It means not. Right? So, it's Nishka here and Nishka there. You know what I mean? You're good at math? If I fill it out and hand it in, maybe they will hire me. You should try. Will they hire Shirley if she fills out the form? Excuse me. It's saying no. Well, you should try it anyway, because this could be... The pendulum has lied to me before. You know, so... Will my business improve soon, and will I get more clients soon? The job is a freaking hour away. Will her business improve? Will she get more clients soon? Maybe. When it says maybe for you, it gives me the impression, like from your previous tarot readings, that it's seasonal. You know what I mean? Sometimes you'll have more clients, sometimes you'll have less. You know, so it's kind of unpredictable, and it's telling me maybe because it doesn't want to answer yes or no. You know what I'm saying? I would pull the cards. I'm tired to pull the cards. That's why I'm doing the pendulum. I'm not like other tarot readers who could read for hours and hours and hours and like not get tired. You know what I'm saying? Do you have flyers to put up around town to advertise your business? Okay, so I need to close this curtain. You should put up flyers. You never know which person wants to give a gift to their child, their grandchild, or niece and nephew, and take their like grandkids or someone to get a gift like what you do. You know what I mean? You never know. Or put your email down there and tell them they can email you if they want to know. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Are you being a bad cat, Amber? No. My ex-boyfriend taught me how to do that. You make that noise and the cats get scared. It's been 100 degrees here, so most people don't want to ride when it's that hot. Yeah, makes sense. Like, I lived in Jerusalem, right? So it's hot in Jerusalem, but my town is near the Dead Sea, so it's kind of like I've never experienced such heat in my life in this town in the summer. This is my first summer in the town, and I've never experienced so much heat. It's just so hot that like it's like a sauna, like you know, like I feel so bad. Like this guy I met, he had a big dog. The dog died, right? So basically, he hired someone to look after his dog while he was away. His mother died like on the 8th of August, right? So he was sitting down to mourn for her, Jewish tradition, and he left someone to look after his dog, and he would visit the dog every day. But this person that was supposed to take his dog out like in the morning and the afternoon, and it's really hot here in the afternoons, really hot, like 40 degrees Celsius, which is like 110 degrees or something. And apparently the guy that took his dog out in the afternoon, he basically took the dog running in the heat. And when the guy got home to visit his dog, the dog was dead, probably from heat stroke. You know what I'm saying? And in my head, I'm like being judgmental. I'm like, oh my God, like, what, are they stupid? It's not his fault. It's the guy that he hired. Like, why it's so hot in the afternoon, especially here in this town. It's so hot. First of all, the ground is burning, so the paws will get hot. And then the heat is so bad that it can cause a sunstroke or a heat stroke or something. You know what I mean? And to take a dog running in the afternoon in this kind of weather, I mean, I don't want to judge, but in my head, I'm like thinking, like, how stupid can he be? Then I was thinking, like, maybe it was a mistake. It could have been a mistake, like, but then it was a big dog, so a huge dog. So then, you know, the dog needs a lot of exercise, but I guess the timing was just off. You know, you want to take a dog, you know. And another thing that bothered me was that He does like me, yeah. Another thing that bothered me was that, like, in his house, he doesn't have a backyard, right? So he doesn't want his dog destroying his house. So he would leave it tied to the couch. You know? He loved the dog, I know he did. You know, but, like, it's a big dog, and I guess dogs, most of the time they like to lay around and lie down in the day and sleep, you know, so then it was not such a horrible thing to leave him tied to the couch for a couple of hours. Yeah, the whole thing was just strange. But yeah, I shouldn't judge because I didn't enjoy getting judged. Like, he's heartbroken. Like, his dog was his best friend and he lost his mother and he had to bury the dog, and it's just so tragic, you know? And yeah, so no, like, not tied, like, it was on a string, on a leash, tied to the couch so that the dog can't run around the house. Because it's a huge dog. It was a Cane Corso dog. Huge. But then I'm thinking, like, yeah, I shouldn't judge. I shouldn't judge. Like, I shouldn't judge because, listen, Cane Corso, they're huge. All they really need is love, but if you have to tie a dog to the couch while you're gone, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're afraid the dog is going to destroy the house. Like, you need a porch. The dog needs a backyard, you know? A dog that large needs to be in the yard. Or it needs to be watched. It can't be left alone, tied to the couch. That's just depressing. I don't know. Maybe I'm judging, you know? Like, yeah, like, I don't like to be judged, so why should I judge other people, right? He's heartbroken. He's really, like, heartbroken. And I feel bad for him. Yeah, he wants me. I think he contacted me to tell me all his problems because he wants to hook up with me. And for me to be his comfort, you know? No, I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna do it. Also, like, guys that are older and never been married with kids, never had kids before, I have some doubts about them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a very big dog. Cane Corso. I had a mixed Cane Corso, Doberman, and Shepherd. You see any level of financial stability or a better job headed my way? That baby. What cookie? You say hello? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better even though we had to, like, do this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know, I shouldn't judge. Each to their own, you know? He loved the dog, so even if the dog was tied up, like, with a leash to the couch, and that dog destroyed the couch. I saw the couch was destroyed. So, yeah, kids together. I think I'm, like, kind of sterile. Is there any job, financial money coming towards? Is there any money coming towards Shirley? He claims to have money, but then again, you can't know with guys. Like, you can't know. You can't know if they're lying to you or they're not. You know what I mean? Like, you can't know. I don't trust anyone. You know what I'm saying? Most guys, they're not upfront with you. They're not going to tell you the truth about anything. They're liars. And they say women are liars? No. They're the liars. Biggest liars I've ever met. Will Shirley get any financial stability sooner or later? You know? The High Priestess. King of Swords. You'll have some stability mentally. And I see you being connected with your intuition. And it's a mystery. It's not going to tell us the truth. But it's kind of like the High Priestess is being connected with yourself and knowing the truth. And it's a great card, the High Priestess. It's a woman in her element, seeing everything clearly. King of Swords, it's like, I feel like you'll have a guy that's helping you out. and somebody who's mentoring you, somebody will come and mentor you. And Four of Swords, he talks about you being able to not wanting to fight anymore, hanging up the swords and relaxing, taking time to meditate. I feel like things will stay the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't see it being like any major change. So he's not really my type either. He's kind of round and roly-poly and like, I don't know. He's a bit older than me. He's like 50. It's not like I haven't dated older guys, but I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I'm just meant to be single. Maybe that's what I need to do, is to be single. Maybe that's the best thing. Maybe being single is the best thing for me. Maybe that's what I need to do. Like my mother's cousin. Excuse me. She got married in her 70s. She never found somebody to marry, and finally in her 70s she got married. She settled when she's in her 70s. And I'm like, oh my god, like, if that's what it takes to find someone to be happy with, maybe it's worth it to wait, you know? Maybe it's worth it to wait. Does this Shirley have... I feel like also, I'm not sure how many people are in your town, Shirley. Does Shirley have romantic suitors coming her way? Yeah. So she got married in her 70s. And then she became his nurse because he had a stroke. Saying no. You don't have romantic suitors coming your way. Redbeard is stalking you, Shirley. I love you because you're trash. You're not trash, Raspberry. I don't know. Life is miserable, Shirley, you know? It really is. It's really... My life so far has... I mean, I've been blessed in many ways, but like life is so miserable, generally speaking. Oh, you're going to see the guy with the bachelor pads and the dental businesses? Yeah, it's just kind of like... It's just... Life is just stress. It's just full of wars and nasty people and having fun. Yeah. I feel like you could only have fun if you have a different kind of... I feel like certain people that have like Sagittarius energy in them, they're not so sensitive. They can have more fun in this world. Like people who are not so sensitive can have more fun in this world. Someone like me who's very sensitive and feels everything very deeply is going to be miserable. You know, like I feel everything and I see everything and I you know. Yes, I'm his patient tomorrow. What's his current feelings and thoughts towards you? 1 second, Chaim. You've seen the depths of misery. Yeah, happiness is something that it's an avoida. You know what an avoida is? My mother always says, like, Okay, in Hebrew, avoda is work. It's hard work. You have to work at it. It doesn't come easy. To be happy is an avoda. It's a work. Anything in life is a work. It's an avoda. Yeah, I know, Shirley. You're very sensitive. You know? Get on a cruise ship. I know, we all need to get on a cruise ship. I wonder if we'd actually get along in real life. Like, Shirley, I wonder if you, Redbeard, and we got on a cruise ship. I wonder what would happen, you know? But I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, I would love to take a cruise, go on a cruise, and be in a fancy room, you know, get fancy food. Of course, I'd only do kosher because, yeah, I think I'd only do kosher because I'm a kosher girl. So it would have to be a kosher cruise, or if I go on a regular cruise, I would only eat vegan, vegetarian. Excuse me, part number one. Yes, we would have so much fun, and I'm a silly person that has to have fun. Thanks, Redbeard, for the reassurance. You promised not to throw us overboard. I was thinking to myself, like, oh my god, imagine we met up, Redbeard, me, and Shirley, and Redbeard's like has a red beard, and red beards they have a temper. Redheads have a temper, right? So, like, imagine what would happen if Redbeard got into a temper and decided to throw one of us overboard. Hopefully, we won't get stuck in the middle of nowhere and Titanic happen. You know? If the Titanic get thrown overboard, like, or crash into some iceberg and drown, or get frozen to death. You know what I'm saying? Poor little raspberry. Poor little thing. You poor little baby. Poor little baby. I love you. 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 Poor little raspberry. You're shaking the little raspberry. I love you. Or we might just have all fun and love it up and laugh a lot. I'm going to see the teeth man tomorrow. What are his current feelings and thoughts and intentions towards you? Okay, let me check. I love you. What are Leo's current feelings, thoughts, and intentions? I feel like a lot of us women, we go for the unavailable man. We have to learn that it's okay to go for the guy who's a gentleman and nice to us. And okay, he's not like Mr. Bad Boy or this or that, but with time, I think we can come to love these people and see the good in them and see the good qualities that they have and learn to respect those amazing qualities that they may have, even though they're not initially physically attracted to us or mentally because they're not like bad boys, you know? Knight of Pentacles, committed for the long haul, delays, the Chariot, overcoming problems, having trouble overcoming problems, lots of delays and problems, fighting changes, fighting, disruptions, betrayal, and the Emperor being in control. He likes to be in control. That's the thing with him. He loves the control he has over you, I guess. And he's committed to that feeling. And the Queen of Cups. He thinks you're moody, and with the Queen of Cups reversed, it's a woman who's moody and has no boundaries. He doesn't respect he doesn't think you have any gates. He thinks you're just like all out there. You don't have any boundary. You have no gate around you. Yeah, it's kind of like the older I get, the more regrets I have. You know what I'm saying? The more regrets I have, but then I'm like, I think to myself, like, obviously it wasn't meant to be. If I'm having all these regrets, and it wasn't meant to be, right? So, yeah, so I don't know, Redbeard, do you want to go on a cruise trip with us? Do you want to have a threesome with me and Shirley? I mean, not a threesome, like take turns. I wouldn't want to be in the same bed with another woman, with another guy. He flirted me when I first met him, but I don't sleep around. You shouldn't. It brings disease and misery, and you'll just feel used. I regret sleeping around with all these guys, admittedly. But I had my reasons. But no real good can come out of it. Like one guy, we went to the Dead Sea, and he didn't have a condom on him. I said, no condom, no sex. So he's like, we found a rubber glove on the beach, and he didn't care. And I was too weak to just be like, no, it's not going to work. We used that as a condom over his dick, and I got a terrible, terrible urine infection. There was a dirty glove off the beach, you know what I mean? Like, these guys, they have no conscience. Like this girl on TikTok, she's like, oh my God, like, guys, you want to be appealing to a guy, you need to do this, and she gives you a whole list of things you need to do in order for a guy to want to have sex with you and keep you, right? So another girl comes on and she says, really? Guys, they'll fuck a corpse. That's their standard. You know what I mean? They'll fuck a hole in the wall and they'll fuck a corpse. You know what I'm saying? Why do you hear all these horror stories of men having sex with dead bodies in the morgue? You can't even trust them with the dead bodies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so like the men, they have some serious deficit. Hi, Foxy. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. I've only slept with a couple guys. Good for you. I don't sleep around. I don't know. Hopefully not everyone. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Because, like, because, like, when I was younger, it didn't stop me from being, like, as a child, I was SA'd many times. So it's kind of like, I guess as I grew older, it's kind of like I wanted to have a positive sexual experience, right? But that took me on crazy rides, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. It's complicated. Hi, Dorothy. I'm sorry, guys. The list is closed. Me, I have, starting in September, I have a job, going back to my old job with babies. And kids, now summer break, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm kind of like, now I kind of think like, oh, maybe I should just never have gone with any guys, because even though like I wanted to have a different experience, but I feel like it messed me up even more in a way, even though it gave me some insight into life, men, and generally everything else, but in human psychology, like at what cost? OnlyFans. Do you work at Macy's right now? Cool. Which city? New York? Chicago? I love Macy's. My job has a lot of older women working there. Like, where are the young girls at? It's amazing that you could do that job because, like, it's a social job. It's kind of like you need to deal with people, help them out. You need to be organized in your head. You need to know where's what, right? You need to know how to work the machines. It's not a simple job. New York State. So it's like New York State. Like, you can be anywhere in New York State. So it can be the thing. See, I used to go to Macy's in Manhattan. Well, now just wear a t-shirt that says "Stay away, no men." Stay away, no men. Yeah, so like there was a Macy's in Manhattan, right? But then it was beautiful. Then they modernized it and they made it like they modernized it and they made it modern and ugly, and modern is not pretty. Like the architecture, everything, they changed it. I used to love going to Macy's just for the beauty of it. You know what I mean? And then they changed it. So that pissed me off. It's like old is gold. I have another Macy's in my city, and there seems to be more young girls there, but it doesn't bother me too much that a lot of older women work at my job. I live in Rochester. Modders, basic. Rochester. Let me see. 1 second. Because I'm from New York, so it's in Monroe County. It says in New York, but somewhere, I don't know where. Where is it on the map? Let's see, maps. Amber, do I need to like spray? Rochester, New York, George Eastern Museum. It's somewhere else in New York. I guess I don't know my New York places that well. It's another borough of New York, put it that way, right? Yeah. Yeah, so like children that grow up with like been SA'd, they grow up messed up, So, I was SA'd when I was a child for many years, so it's kind of like, it messes you up. That was my other thing about like statistically, like Redbeard, statistically, all those women that went into like be a whore and stuff, they were victims statistically. I did a video on it. You know what I'm saying? So what SA'd is molested. I'm reading. We're just talking. Right now we're just talking because I can't read anymore. I'm too tired. I like the modern version too. It's even more fancy. The Wegmans I used to work at had an older aesthetic. It still looked old, but kind of liked it. Yeah. So, Amber, do I have to throw you out my house because you're being bad? Yeah. So it's kind of like a lot of people, like living there. I want to move. I like the old-fashioned houses, the old-fashioned, like the castles, and the Macy's in Manhattan was really nice. Then they changed everything. They just made everything like white, square, white, modern. and they change all the design and all the decorations modern. It takes away the beauty. You know what I mean? Like the old fashionedness is just, they have so much style and elegance. Hey, Amber, I gotta throw you out. I need to throw him out because he's being a bad cat. Or should I lock you in the bathroom? I'll lock you in the bathroom. He'll probably pee all over the walls there. Whatever. If he pees in the shower, I could just wash it off. You know what I mean? I hope you get to move to where you're happy at. I do not like living there. I want to move. Oh, Ari, I hope you get to move to where you're happy at. What state do you live in? Me? Oh, Shirley? Shirley, you want to share which state you're in? I live in Israel. I don't live in America no more. Yeah. You feel the nostalgia. Amber's crying. Oh, should I throw him out the house? I live in the West Coast in the countryside with my horses. Let the earth clean. If I had money, I'd probably visit Shirley for a few days. Visit my family for a few days. Take my dog with me. Yeah. I want to visit California in November and December. California is nice, but it's, I don't know. I didn't particularly like it. You love it, your honey. If I had more income, I would go into the city more often. Yeah. Are you ready to behave? Are you ready to behave? Or do you want to go outside? Can you behave or do you need to go outside? What do you need to do? Do you need to behave or do you need to go outside? Oh. What? Oh, don't dig your nails into me, Amber. You know not to do that. I like shopping and nice things. Money's kind of an issue right now. I feel you, Shirley. I feel you. I don't like California. I would consider other states like Texas, South Carolina, or Georgia. I was considering Florida. But I don't know. I kind of don't want to move there. Florida is I went to Florida 2 times, I think, or 3 times. 3 times I was in Florida, and I went once with my sister, once with a friend, and once with. Leave my garbage alone. Leave my garbage alone. Leave my garbage alone. Leave it. Leave it. I went to Florida, but they have these huge cockroaches everywhere. I can't handle it. These water bugs. I just. That's all you understand is the spray. That's what I do all day is fight with my animals. I fight with my animals. Beach, W. I live in Michigan. Northern part of the Lower Peninsula. Nothing special up here. I'd rather be elsewhere. Not sure where yet. Everybody's trying to run away from where they live. I visited Florida once and didn't want to leave. I went to Orlando, but that was in 2014. Probably much different one now. You live in Michigan? Your babies are so sweet. Yeah, they're okay. They are sweet, but they're annoying. My raspberry, I think she's still not feeling good. No. I love you. What happened? Why didn't I feel good? What happened? Why didn't I feel good? Why didn't I feel good? What happened? Why are you so sad? I love you. I love you in the morning, in the afternoon. I love you in the evening, when the sky is blue. Michigan, isn't it the motor town? I don't want to live. Alright, only in the winter. I'd go away for the winter and come back in the summer. I don't want to live someplace where it's cold anymore. If I miss winter, I will visit someplace cold and snowy. But other than that, I don't like winter. It's cold here in the winter and bad snowstorms. People suck at driving in winter. Florida was fun when I visited, but it was such a long time ago. Detroit is a motor city. They have like tons of bikes and stuff. And your city is Michigan. Oh, no, beach. I'm sorry. I'm 4 hours from Detroit. Excuse me. I'm snorting because I have problems. I'm snorting because I have problems. Oh, God. Oh, I see your channel, BW. You provide burps and a variety of other things for viewers. Oh my goodness. Teaching Lauren to burp. It's hilarious. Okay, I need to subscribe. That's hilarious. I'm not sure, since you weren't there since you were a kid. Wait, is that you? Yeah, that's you. The thing about California is that it's an amusement park there. That amusement parks there don't seem to hold candles to Florida amusement parks. I went to the California amusement park. Amber, what are you doing? Oh, I see your channel, Foxy. Videos. You have lots of videos. Slowed and Rubberband Rihanna. Wow, your channel is wild. What do you have on your channel, B? He's a burp. He's the burp king. And Foxy has like sex stuff on it, I think. Slow and reverb DEV in the park. What's my name? Slowed and reverbed. What's the slowed and reverb name? I know California has Knott's Berry Farm, and they're really a really big Six Flags. Yeah, they do. Amber, can you leave my garbage alone? I have to get my spray. Mine. Listen, he's at risk of peeing on everything. I have to make sure he knows. Make the sound echoey sometimes. Oh. Okay. Slowed and reverbed. Jessie J, Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj. Cool. Foxy Empress, you're very pretty. Honey, it means slow down music. Okay. Yeah. Should I subscribe to Foxy Empress? Subscribe? Yeah. Let's see. I'll subscribe to Shirley's channel. Copy. Paste. Wait a second. When did you last post a video? 2 days ago. Is this like your hobby? Like, do you like to do that? Is it like a Shirley Mater? I have your. There's a picture video of horses. But then it's somebody else's thing. Oh, I want to see your channel. Anyone else's? Hey, why can't I see your channel? Never mind. You try to stay consistent with your posts. I'm thinking about making a channel. We should. Why not? That's one of my hobbies. I have a channel. I'm supposed to be able to follow, like, everybody that is on YouTube supposedly has a channel, I think. Like, but I can't find you. There's a video of your horse, but then it's not your channel. Amber. It's not your channel. You're like anonymous. Oh, you like your nails? Thank you. I painted them myself with this nail polish. No, I didn't find yours. It's this guy named Danielle Freeman. Who's this Danielle Freeman? Freeman? Hold on. Why can't I copy and paste? pepper. Copy, paste. I'll let you do my nails with your hair. Aw. Thanks, PJ. Oh, it's your student. This guy put something up there for his daughter. I get to post in a bit. I do post sometime. Amber, get out of my garbage. Chutzpah. Chutzpah. What's wrong with you? Out. 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 Oh, out the house you go. Oh, out the house you go. Hi ho, there we go. Out. Chutzpah. Messing with my garbage. What does he think he is? A bear? He wants the fish inside, like the smells in there. I don't really know, like, how do you make a channel? How to make a channel on YouTube? How to make a channel on YouTube? How to make a channel on YouTube? Create a channel. How to start and manage a channel on YouTube? Here, I'll send you a link. Copy. Paste. Drags back a fox. It's a hard cat. Listen, he just wants the food, but come on, like, there's only so much I could tolerate. I have a new subscriber. God Tyson. Okay. Yeah. They don't blame you. Oh. He likes to be outside. He climbs trees out there. Like all these people, like they're crazy. They're like, oh, you can't let a cat be outside. Here in Israel, this place is Catland. Like everybody, like each city is filled with cats. So stray cats. And there's lots of cat feeders and people who pay money to get cats neutered, spayed, and taken care of. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And this town in particular has lots of cats. And it's a clean town, and it's a very well-kept town. And there's cat feeders on every corner. And my cat loves to be free. He likes to go outside and travel himself and climb trees. And so if I kick him outside my house for a few hours, he likes it. And when me and Raspberry go for a walk, he comes with us, and he comes for walks with us. Animals are really meant to be free, even dogs. So, whatever. I'm not a crazy cat person. I love animals, but I have common sense, and I'm not stupid. Yeah. Did you guys hear about that girl? I made a video on her on my other channel. Her name is Pearly Things. I don't know if you Pearl at Pearly Things on her YouTube channel. She is such a loser. Like, I've never seen a woman that hates other women so much and hates herself and is so desperate for attention. Look, everyone needs attention, but there's ways to get it. You don't like her? Why not? Yeah. She thinks she's like preaching something new, And don't forget, she's a Hitler lover. She's a Hitler lover, too. You know? And the Jew hater, and the Hitler lover, and. So on and so forth. She made a song, and she deleted it. I can show it for you guys. On my other channel, I made a video about her, but, like, I feel like she's so pathetic. Very pathetic. I mean, of course she's allowed to have her views, but she's so... so stupid. Song, Pearly Things, song on Hitler. Pearly Things, song on Hitler. Here we go. It's...
Why can't we talk about them without getting kicked off of YouTube?
So she's saying, like, who's them? Jews, right? Why can't we talk about them? I have to let him back in because he's being a little bitch. Why can't we talk about them, right? I made a video on this.
I'm not saying Hitler was a good guy.
She's so dumb. Anyone could do their history and be like, yeah, Hitler killed 1 million of his own people through forced sterilizations and killing the disabled in his country. He rounded all the disabled people up. He killed them.
But I kind of want to know why. Now there's all...
She's saying, why can't we talk about Jews? But the thing is, like, like I did on my other video, that's not an honest conversation and not an honest question, because Jews are always being talked about. That's all they could ever talk about. It's like an obsession. The question I said was, why do you have to talk about Jews?
Conspiracy theories. And the more they talk, I think maybe they're right.
Conspiracy theories on Jews and the Holocaust wasn't real, right? And all that's garbage, right? But we all know that Hitler killed not only Jewish people. Like, she's so ignorant. I can't get over it.
But I can't even listen to the convo. I can't even have the conversation without getting canceled by the left and the right. Why can't we talk about them without getting kicked off of YouTube? Now, really, I'm not trying to be rude, but why can't we talk about...
Why can't we talk about the Jews? What's there to talk about? It's like so anti-Semitic, like so Jew-hating, you know, like unbelievable. It's sad, you know, it's really sad. Like, the question is, I asked for her, right? The question is, how do you have to answer someone like that? You have to answer her question with the question. Why can't you talk about the Jews? Why do you always need to talk about the Jews? What's there to talk about? There's nothing. Look, there's so many things happening in the world, like the war in Sudan, right? The terrible things that happened in Bosnia, all the like atrocities, the children that are starving worldwide, the sex trafficking, all this stuff. But okay, Jews, you have to talk about the Jew. Come on, it's boring, right? Just my opinion. Just my opinion as a Jew. Just my opinion. Listen, I'm not claiming to be like a perfect person. I am a little bit racist, no offense to anybody on my channel. Like, I do have my hang-ups with certain races. Not gonna lie. But what I understand what I like to think of myself as someone who can see a person as an individual and not as lump them all into one pile, because people are an individual, right? Even though, look, I am a little bit racist, but I'm no Hitler lover. You know what I'm saying? The women probably think make fun of B looking better than her. The woman probably makes fun of B looking better than her. Of what? You're all biased. The floor is open to questions. All humans, we just need to love everyone. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's funny because like, even though I've been brought up like a very religious person and I have deep religious beliefs and I have my biases against Islam and Christianity and everything, I kind of, when I listen to like, when I think about, when I think about like, what's his name? The guy that made the song Imagine There's No Heaven? John Lennon. When I think about him and his song, I'm like, he was onto something. You know what I'm saying? I can't help thinking like he was onto something. These women, she makes fun of, looks better than her, probably thinks jealous. Exactly. The only reason why other people would put other people down is out of jealousy. Like, why do bullies bully? It's out of insecurity, right? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for bashing her in the other video, but like, this type of talk leads to genocide in many areas. You know, like, it dehumanizes people. Thanks to his bag, I managed to shower. Good for you. Wow, mom's up. It must have been hard. Hope it wasn't painful. Painful. My ex-boyfriend and boyfriend. You feel good inside, you want to be kind and lift other people up. Not to mention she makes fun of black women too. Yeah. But the thing is, like, she had like, I think she was a black guy who had 2 kids. That's what I was watching on YouTube. Like, she had a black boyfriend that had 2 kids, and he was like very fat. And she like talks about how fat people shouldn't be, like, no guy will want to date a fat guy or woman, right? But she dated, and then like, she's like hypocritical. Like, I would forgive her for all that if she didn't like love Hitler. You know what I mean? Not to mention, but she like black guys? She's dated some black dudes. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, she likes black dudes. She said that she would date black dudes. Here's my ex-boyfriend or boyfriend. He is brown. He's not white. It has good isolation. And looking good. Whatever. Hard to be alone. How did I start my channel? Basically, I started it because I was vain, right? I was like, I was aware that when I was in my 20s, I was aware that I am in good shape and I looked okay, you know? So, and I'm aware of the aging process. I'm aware that as we get older, we look different. So I wanted to kind of like document that and see how I changed throughout the years. Plus, like, keep it as like a diary. And then I was like, you know what? Like, I was getting into tarot readings. I was like, okay, let me read for people. And I enjoy doing that because I like to help people. You know, but then it exhausts me. You know what I'm saying? I really love to help people. Then I was thinking, oh, maybe I can monetize this. And then I was thinking, like, oh, I can make other channels. Like, I can read books. I have another channel for book reading, and I have another channel for opinions. You know? So, why would you put down overweight people? It's definitely not white. Yeah. Whatever. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do have my opinions. I am racist to some extent on certain people, you know, like, but as as racist as I am, I won't. I feel like I was watching. What's his name? Yesterday, I was watching this guy named I forget his name. Prager. PragerU. Yeah. So he was saying how he's against gays, but he's a godfather to a gay couple's child, right? So even though he's against gay marriage, so that makes him racist against gays. He thinks that the way you treat somebody in reality, is more important. Like the action is more important than what you think, right? So I kind of agree with that. I feel like even though we all might have our biases and our racism inside of us, the way we behave towards another human as a human being, that's what makes us who we are. That's what is important. You know what I mean? So I feel like for myself, even if I see somebody that I'm not necessarily a fan of, I will look at them as a human being, you know what I mean, and treat them as an individual over my biases. Do you know what I'm saying? We should all build each other up. Can you tell me, did L get his happy birthday message I sent him in the video? He never thanked me. Oh, we can do the pendulum. Never stop crying. You have what you need. You have what you want. Come on, how much do you want from me? Oops. What Ember? Need to pee. What Ember? Needs to pee. I'm getting old. That's what's happening. In there. They know when someone's there, but I don't necessarily do. It's it's for example, right, what we're talking about, I have a strong bias and hatred. I have a strong hatred for Christians, the Christian religion, not the Christian people, because anyone can be Christian. It's different. It's not like a tribal thing, Christianity. It's kind of like what you believe in, right? Let me go and... Yeah, so... What are you guys saying? Can you please tell me if Elle did have a birthday message in the video? I never thanked me. I don't know if you didn't get the video. How would you even say thank you? So I thought maybe he didn't receive it. Don't worry, I'm from Mars. I would only be mean to black men who are actually mean to me. Yeah, the thing is like, 1 second. Let's see for Shirley. Did he receive her? Did you receive her message? So I'm aware there's like different, yeah, whatever. Yes or no? Did he receive the message? Probably. Saying maybe. I think he probably, if he received it, but he didn't pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? You would only be mean to men who are mean to you. I'm also curious if I get back together with my ex, will it work, and will we both be happy? Just the pendulum now, because I'm... It's saying no. You won't be happy. I don't know who your ex is, but... Oh, you noticed I cut it? Yeah, you noticed I cut it. Like, whatever. I tried to cut it, but I think I did a bad job, but whatever. Yeah, so... Look, no offense. Listen, I'm not... Like, somebody came on my other channel, and he's like... Some dude came on my other channel, and he's like, why do all Jews want open borders? And I'm like, I'll admit I lost it on him, and I started cursing him and stuff. Because it just got me angry, I guess, because, like, when you're, like, so used to anti-Semitic people treating you, like, badly because you're Jewish, and thinking, like, the worst of the worst about you, it's kind of like you get defensive, right? So what I should have said to him was, like, yes, there's people like this, and there's people like that, like, there are some Jews who are more liberal that believe in open borders, and then there's Jews like me. I'm Jewish, right? And I don't believe in open borders. I believe in coming in legally. You know what I'm saying? So there's such and such. I mean, there is something to stereotypes, but it's not always correct. You know what I'm saying? Come and cut my hair. Why does Jewberry juice taste like? What does Jewberry juice taste like? I have no idea. Yeah, I just got really angry. I started calling him names. And then I think that guy, he, like, reported my video, and then they also banned it. Like, people get very offended. You know what I'm saying? Like, I also have my views on, like, I have my views on Islamist people. I have my views on Black people. I have my views on Asian people. I have my views on Christians. I have my views on Jewish Middle Eastern men. Okay. I have my views on, and they're not very nice. They're not nice. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of the cultures, like, the stigma of the culture that you come from, it kind of, like, sticks to certain people. You know what I'm saying? Wherever they go, they all kind of behave the same way. So, for example, like, my ex-boyfriend, he's kind of like, his culture, his parents are from the Middle East. They lived amongst Muslims, right? Even though they're Jewish. So they start behaving like the Muslims, which is not good, right? And then you have, Christianity, which throughout the century has killed lots of people. And the Christian faith hasn't stopped anyone from murder, So I have that issue, right? And then I have with Islam completely. I have another whole issue with all these religions. And then, like, then there's, like, the Buddhists and the monks, right? And the monks into Tibet and all these other places. You know what I'm saying? Can you tell Hanny what will this pain and trauma about my horse serenity stop or slow down so I can function and be more motivated? Let's talk. I love it. All you need is love, like the Beatles song. It's very simple if you think like, oh yeah, all you need is love, but it's not practical because not everyone wants to respect everyone else. So what happens if not everyone wants to respect everyone else, right? You end up needing to be on defense and defending your position and defending your people. And if that means you need to kill them, then your life comes before theirs, right? So humanity sucks, basically. What can Shirley do to function? When will it slow down? When will this plane slow down so she can function and be more motivated? For you, Shirley. Only for you. The Lovers reverse. Incompatibility, breakups, rifts. Not being able to be, you're not on the same page. You come from two different worlds, it seems to say. Ace of Cups reversed. You blocked emotions. You need to block the emotions out. With the Ace of Cups. Imbalance, broken communication, tension, unequal relationship, difficulty relating. Four of Cups reversed. Acceptance for change. Acceptance, sudden awareness, choosing happiness. Basically, you need to choose to accept the situation. You need to accept what happened. That's part of life, right? You need to accept what you've gone through in order to move on. Five of Swords reversed. It talks about mediation, apologies, and assessing the damages, finding a resolution. Resentment. What's the resolution? What's the resolution? Yeah, it's like you can't just love other people that don't love you. You know what I'm saying? You can't just let them trample all over you. You have to fight for yourself, you know? Like, yeah, but you have to understand that you have to accept that you're human. You know what I'm saying? That's part of, like, it's self-acceptance, accepting what happened, coming to terms with it, you know, and not beating yourself up over it. Right? Temperance, because you have God with you with the temperance. It talks about the angels and God being with you and protecting you. And juggling, get focused on new projects and take a leadership role. Talk about the Emperor taking a leadership role. And Eight of Cups, don't give up. Don't give up on yourself and what you believe and everything else. Knight of Swords, look for excitement in your life. Look for new ways to improve your life. Look for adventure. Look for, like, Page of Swords is a very inspirational card. It's like new situation, fresh energy. You need to look for balance and yeah. Timing December, March. I feel like in December you'll probably start healing in December, which is another half a year. Plus blame the vet who I wanted Momo to die and he didn't want to help me anymore, but I don't know. Let's see, turn my vets against me and horse and how the whole thing went down. You know, it's funny because, like, your horse knew. Like, from what you tell me, I feel like your horse knew what was going to happen to him. And he knew who would do it to him, you know? And sometimes we try our best and things don't work out and you want to kick yourself, but you have to forgive yourself. Why? Why do you have to forgive yourself? Because if you don't forgive yourself, then how can you forgive other people? We have to accept ourselves, right? You said you're sick about not being more wise. We have to accept ourselves with our weaknesses and for being human and for not being able to think straight in stressful situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at somebody else in your shoes. Think about somebody else that was in your shoes. Would you have pity on them and compassion, right? So you need to take that compassion and pity and kindness and put that on yourself and forgive yourself and say, next time I'll do better. And you love the horse, and you have to understand also that what was meant to be was meant to be, and nothing was going to stop it. Nothing would have stopped what happened. I know you mean that, Shirley. Like you say, why didn't they just kill me instead of some sweet horse? I know you mean that, because you love your horse that much, but you have to understand that, like, fate is fate. When it's the end of somebody's time, as much as you want to fight against it and be angry and upset and sad and angry at yourself and all that, what happened, and as much as you'd like to think you do things differently, that was what was meant to happen, right? And there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. I know, Shirley. I know. It's very sad. Very sad, really. It is. It's very sad. God. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I realized about life. Life goes on, and just live day by day, live day to day, and whatever comes, The original told Brandon that I thought that was crazy and I wanted to use a different veterinarian. And that's the problem with you, Shirley, is that you don't trust your gut. You know what I'm saying? When you see something and the first thought that comes to your head is like, yeah, this person is bad, That's what you need to trust. Your first thoughts. Like, when I saw a video of a guy, he was making trouble with his neighbors. I'm like, oh my god, this guy looks like a serial killer. He looks like he can have bodies in his basement. Turns out that the guy, he got problems. Like, he has temper problems. He beat his wife. He pushed his wife around, And his neighbors saw that and called the police on him, So, not all the time our intuition is right, but most of the time, even especially as women, especially as women, yeah, trust your intuition. Like I said, it tells you, okay, this guy is lunatic. Stay away. You know what I'm saying? Pray to God. You should have, could have, and it wasn't meant to be. You were meant for some reason. Like, for some reason, your soul was meant to go through that suffering, and we don't know why. And, for some reason, some people that suffer, they go through these things, and we don't know why, and that's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just pray the next time, pray to God, say, Lord of the universe, please don't put me through that type of thing again, because there's only so much I could take. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he listens. Yeah. Well, I do wish, if I had so much pain, emotional pain, someone that caused me, that person that caused me it, I wish that pain on that person, I'm not as noble as you, Shirley. I wish that pain 10 times worse, double it, put it back on them. That's what I wish. Anyway, I gotta go now. It was lovely talking to you. Maybe I'll go on my other channel where I'll rant and rave and yent and spew more philosophy and hatred and everything else. You do believe God will do what is right? Exactly. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully hopefully we're only human and we're learning. That's all it is. Okay, bye guys. Thanks for hanging with me.